Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Glory Hunter. Today we are back with episode 40 and we're going to be starting off with a massive game here. It's Borussia Dortmund at home at the Bayer Arena. They currently sit top. They are 12 points clear of us with 11 games to go. So if we were to win this, we would cut the gap to 9 points with 10 to play. So we're not necessarily out of the title race yet. I definitely don't think we will win the title. But yeah, if we win this, then it's potentially back on. So bring it on, Dortmund. Let's see if we can pull off a huge victory in the first game of the episode. All right, then it's a huge game here at the Bayer Arena. A win moves us to within 9 points of Borussia Dortmund. If they get the 3 points, then we're not going to catch them. I'm sure that they would probably take a point as well from this one, but we're gunning for victory. We've had to make a few changes just due to fatigue. We've got quite a few games in a couple of weeks, so you can see our lineup here. And as it's running through, you will notice a few changes. We're also still trying to feel a few players out before the end of the season to make a decision on whether they will be here next year. So, yeah, still got some decisions to make. Here comes the Dortmund team then. We know that they're relatively strong. I think they've got a couple of regens in there as well. Well, when I say relatively strong, they're top of the league, so yeah, they're obviously doing well for themselves. Adeyemi up top is going to be a difficult one to stop. I would love to have him here, but he's going to cost a fair few quid in the summer if we want to go after him. Huge first game of the episode. It's Leverkusen against Dortmund at the Bayer Arena. Ball played into Vitinha, a player that we used at the European Championships in the summer. Good feet by Vitinha, and Melier has to turn it behind. For the first corner of the game, whipped into the near post and cleared. Here comes Dortmund, picked off by Robin Gersons. Now Neves into Jesus, lays it off to Andrik, who hits it and forces the save out of Gregor Köbel. Neves' ball in, looking for Bella Kotchap, who's in today. Good opportunity that for the man that we brought in January, and he gets underneath it and sends it over the crossbar. Now here is RDT over the top looking for Jesus, takes it down and scores. Gabriel Jesus, great little ball over the top. Jesus takes it in his stride, and we are coming for the Bundesliga title next season. I still don't think we're going to win it this year, but we're laying down a marker. Everyone had a head start on us this year, but next season we are going for this Bundesliga title. Still Dortmund come forward. Adeyemi, cross into the middle, big save Melier, and Robin Gersons can clear. And there is the half-time whistle, just as Dortmund start to build up a little bit of pressure there. We go into the break at 1-0. Might fall to Neves here. Loves a long shot, Ruben Neves. Just over the crossbar, although I do think that Gregor Köbel had it covered. They've made a change. Farias is on for Otavio. Jesus looking for Bukayo Saka. That's why we love Gabby Jesus just dropping into those pockets. Saka looking to whip one in, it's cleared, and Saka's gone down after whipping that ball in. It's worked out to Bowen. Saka's still down. Jesus hits it and is pushed behind, but Bukayo Saka looked like he might have pulled a hammy as he whipped that cross in, and Bukayo's going to have to come off here. This is not what we wanted towards the run-in. Well, we've been forced into one change and we've made another. Sessegnon is on, looking to really ignite his career. That shot's pushed over the top. It was a long way out. Neves' delivery. Mane's up. Oh, it's off the crossbar and Andrik can't quite turn it in. Kept alive here though with Pau Torres. Bowen. Andrik will hit it. It's poor from Robert Andrik. Neves with the delivery. Werner's up and it's a brilliant save again. Corner from the other side. Mane up this time. Kerbal will gather. And there is the full-time whistle. That will do it. It's a big win for Bayer Leverkusen as we set down a marker. It was Gabriel Jesus with, I believe, his 14th Bundesliga goal of the season that separates the two sides here at the Bayer Arena. The thing that I'm concerned about, though, how long is that injury to Bukayo Saka? Right then, as we head back to the dressing room, back to the office, we'll see what the news is on Bukayo's injury. It's a torn quadricep and he's going to be out for 3 months, and that'll do him for the end of the season and actually probably going into the Euros as well. It's going to be a big miss for us having Bukayo Saka injured. Right then, after that huge win against Borussia Dortmund, we are now away at the Rhein Energy Stadium to take on FC Cologne. A chance for Ryan Sessegnon towards the end of this year to stake a claim and potentially put his name in the hat for that starting spot next season as Timo Werner gets there ahead of the keeper and heads us into an early lead. The keeper's come for it, and if he's made the decision to come, he has to get there. You can see the arms go up. He goes to grab it. Hits Werner and goes over him into the back of the net. And we have an early lead. It's 6-6 for Werner. Yuri can hit them. Yuri Tielemans, what a finish! Oh, we've got a couple of long shot experts in this team. He's another player who I've not particularly got on with alongside Neves in that midfield. But for the viewers of mine who watch the Premier League, you'll know that those two, Ruben Neves and Yuri Tielemans, are known for an absolute belter. Oh, that's a great ball through to Jens. Petter, goal. 2-1. Here's Tielemans again. They're backing off him. Yuri Tielemans has done it again. Oh, you can't give our central midfielders time to shoot from the edge of the box. Tielemans, Werner, Mane, Sessegnon, it's 4. And we are just so rampant. Giving away, Werner. Round the corner to Tielemans, Sessegnon. Yuri again, surely not for the hat-trick. Oh, it's gone in. Oh, Yuri. What are we going to do with you, my son? It's a hat-trick for the Belgian. I'd actually like to keep him fresh for the Europa League game in the week. He's gone again here, Yuri. Surely not. Oh, it's off the crossbar. And then Naziri taps, well, not taps in. And Naziri slams it in. 4-5. It's not En-Nesyri, it's RDT. We've got so many decisions next year on who we're going to keep around and who we're going to look to sell on. Here he turns brilliantly. RDT, look at the space. For Bowen, it's 7. Amiri, man over. Jack Harrison is 8. We've hit 8 once again. Do we have time to hit 9? We've not done it yet in the save. Here goes Youssef En-Nesyri. Surely not. Oh, Matty Ryan, you bastard. Can we find that 9th? RDT hits it, it's blocked. We're not going to have time. What a game for Leverkusen, though. They love me here already. There's a cheers ring around from the Leverkusen fans. Can we play you every week? Boos from the home supporters, and I'm not surprised. It finishes here at the Rhein Energy Stadion. Cologne 1, Bayer Leverkusen 8. That 9-goal game is... Well, this was a 9-goal game, just we didn't score all 9 of them, but that 9-goal game is just eluding us. I want to hit it at some point in this save, and it may happen at Leverkusen the way we're banging them in. Alright then, guys, we flip our attention once again back to the Europa League. It's West Ham. Welcome to the Bayer Arena. RDT, Sessegnon, Tielemans puts us in front, and he is in fine form at the moment. Maybe I can't sell him in the summer. Yuri with another goal. Given away. And Fornals level... Oh, no, it's not Fornals. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Levels up here at the Bay Arena. They're looking to play quickly here. It's Mane. Through on goal. Sadio Mane. 2-1 to the Leverkusen. Late goal from Mane. May have just won it for us. That should just about do it. There is the final whistle in Germany. And Sadio Mane's late goal does give us a 2-1 lead that we can take back to London and the Olympic Stadium. But before that, Frankfurt at home. And there's confirmation, guys. Stevan Savic has had enough of me. I moved him over to Germany from Atletico Madrid. I come over to Germany myself and he's like, yeah, fuck this, I ain't hanging about, I'm going to Italy. He knew I'd already been in Italy before and he was like, fuck this, I am out. Anyway, regardless of that, huge game here against Frankfurt. Just 3 points behind us in this race for the top 4. Right then, guys, it's time for another huge game at the Bay Arena. Beat Borussia Dortmund at the beginning of the episode. Another huge one here against Frankfurt. If we can win this one, as I said a minute ago, we move 6 points clear of Frankfurt in the race for the top 4. And I think, I wouldn't say beyond any doubt, but it would move us into a really, really promising position. Here's Gabriel Jesus. We just spam long shots now. Ruben Neves will hit it, saved, pushed out to RDT. And he does score the rebound, as he did against Cologne. And we just need to get the ball to Neves and Tielemans on the edge of the box. And this is our new tactic. Just spam long shots. And they either go in or we score the rebound. We lead once again. As this one will move us, as I say, potentially 6 points clear of the away side. RDT. Oh, we're up for it again. We are up for it again. It's 2. It's Timo Werner. We're on fire. Jesus does well into Timo Werner, and that's why I like him from that left-hand side. It's 2. It could be game over inside a quarter of an hour. We are just relentless. Oh, foul by the number 4, Jerome Onguene there. And we will have a free kick on the edge of the box. Potentially a Ruben Neves, Yuri Tielemans kind of special. I think I'm going to give it to Yuri though. With the goals that he's been scoring, Yuri Tielemans. Up and over. Oh, it's gone in. We've done it. I can't sell him, can I? It's another free kick goal in the save. I just had a feeling, the way this episode's been going, man, I just had a feeling. Gets it up and over the wall, who don't jump, and that is right in the corner. It's closer in than Dybala's, but it's arguably just as good, if not better. Maybe the 9-0 is on. Oh, brought down brilliantly. Don't let them score. I feel like it doesn't count if we concede. I really want the 9-0 in this one. Forward to Sessegnon. As he looks for Jesus. What a ball by Sessegnon. Gabriel Jesus it is for. Inside 25 minutes. And we've got 4 again. Surely we can't hit 9. Surely not. Not after just hitting 8 in the previous league game against Cologne. Man, I love the Bundesliga. The Serie A was so fun because it was so competitive. But the Bundesliga is just goals, goals, goals. They're flying in everywhere. Sessegnon really loving his time out on this right-hand side. Sessegnon. Werner is fine. I don't believe it. I mean, we should be on for 9. We've got 5 in the first half an hour. And every time we come forward, we look like scoring. RDT. Neves. Jesus, RDT, Tielemans is 6. It's 6 before the break. And Yuri has another. He's got 5 in his last 2. We lead at the break by 6 goals to 0. And Frankfurt have just been blown away in this first half. Should be keepers. Oh, he's not going to get there. No, it's 6-1. Is RDT. Jesus. Yuri. Tielemans. Oh my goodness. Back-to-back hat-tricks from Yuri Tielemans. Probably 6 of the best goals you will ever see. Feel the pressure to get the 9 now. RDT looking for Jesus. Can he get away? Possibly. Gabriel Jesus, it's 8. We've got 8 again for the 2nd game in a row. Can we get to 9 and possibly even 10? As Baku looks to bring it forward. They're not worried about putting it out of play. These players want 9. We want 9. Neves lays it off to Mane. Oh, it should have been. Sadio should have finished it. Harrison's ball in. Werner's up. Werner! He's done it! It's 9. Oh, the Bundesliga, man. Call it Bundesliga tax, whatever you want. The Bundesliga is just crazy. Werner gets up. I don't know how. Is that his hat-trick? It is. And we've got 11 minutes to find a 10th to get into double digits. Mane. Werner. Oh, couldn't get it round the corner. Given away, though. Mane. Sadio. Werner, surely it is 10. It's double digits for Bayer Leverkusen. Werner gets his 4th. I cannot believe this. We've scored 18 in 2 games. Mane just takes his time, lays it off to Timo, who slams it home. There is the full-time whistle, ladies and gentlemen. We have done it. We've reached double digits. It's 10-1 to Bayer Leverkusen. And after hitting 8 in the previous league game, well, I didn't think we'd hit 10 in the very next one. I'm not sure if we'll ever see anything like it again. But the way that this Leverkusen team plays, you just never know. Slightly tainted by the one that we conceded, but 10-1 in a huge clash as well. Don't forget, this is the team 3 points below us in the league. And we have just absolutely torn them to shreds. We only had 13 shots. Wow. 13 shots, 10 goals. Crazy stats. And don't forget, there was a free kick in there as well. It's 10-1 and we move 6 points clear of Frankfurt. Right, after those 2 crazy games in the league against Cologne and then Frankfurt, we're back to the sim to chill out a little bit. Away at the London Stadium against West Ham, we obviously hold the 2-1 aggregate lead. I've gone for quite a strong side as they were really good in that first leg. And I think I might have to potentially jump into this one to help the boys out, because I think at home they're going to be a really, really tough team to face. We'll see how we get on, as there is their goal. Andre Silva, another player that we've managed before with Portugal at the Euros, puts them level on the aggregate score. And I think West Ham are going to be up for this. This might be one that we actually have to jump into, because I'd quite like to get far in the Europa League once again. And it's 2-0. Yeah, in I go. Let's do this, guys. Jumping in. Mane. Jesus. Straight away. Looking for Gundogan. Ilkay Gundogan, never mind. It took us all of 2 minutes to level it back up on aggregate. Now West Ham look to come on the counter with 4 nows. Silva. Good football by the Hammers again. And Rodrigo de Paul is onside. Played across. Musso can't get there. And well, West Ham have their aggregate lead back. Oh, Jesus nips in, squares it across. What a mistake. I'm not sure who it was who made it, but with your team 10 minutes away from the Europa League quarter-finals, that is a huge mistake, and we're always going to take it. Capdara just about squeezes it through. When they play football, West Ham, they look a really dangerous side, but they take quite a lot of risks. Silva should be mopped up by Torres, and is. Oh, given away though, poorly. Is he onside? He's off. Thank God for that. Thomas Souček fires in what would have been the winner. But we look as if we may well be destined for extra time here. Now here's Andrić. Can we win it late on? Huge gap in the middle. It's Gabriel Jesus. Jesus! Oh, he's buried it, bagged it. He's scored. Good thing I'm not a commentator. But Gabriel Jesus smashes it past the keeper, Reece. And it looks as if we will be going through to the quarterfinals. So much time for Andrić. And Jesus picks his spot. They nearly took us to extra time. And Souček had the ball in the back of the net and thought he'd won it. But it's Bayer Leverkusen going through to the quarterfinals. Our games in this episode have been absolutely ridiculous. What a crazy run of games we've had. We've had the match rescheduled emails and the prize money, so we'll go and take a look in the standings to see who it is that we've got. But I normally like seeing it when it comes up in the news article. So in the Europa League quarterfinals, Bayer Leverkusen will be facing Frankfurt, the team that we just destroyed 10-1. It's an all-German affair. Salzburg face Lazio, Spurs against Sturm Graz, ourselves against Frankfurt, and Ajax versus Benfica. I fancy our chances of getting into the semis going off that 10-1 a few minutes ago. Well, that Europa League quarter-final is going to be a tasty affair. But before we get to that, we have got the matter of 2 league games. The first one here, taking on Augsburg with the first sort of half chance of the game there. And then we face Bayern Munich at the Bayer Arena, our first time facing them in the save. And to be honest, the kind of form we're in, I think we could beat anyone. We've had to make a few changes today, but still confident we can get the job done. Not sure we'll quite score 8, 9 or 10 again, but you just never know. Here's Werner, Timo Werner, 1-0, absolutely rifles it home. He has found a new home on that left-hand side. He's been fantastic. Scored 4 in the previous one, bags another here. We're running riot again in the Bundesliga. Now here's Mane. Looking to inject some pace into the game. Great ball round the corner to Jack Harrison. Harrison, En-Nesyri, after me just slating him, gets his goal. But I think I could score in this team the way that we're firing. Maybe it's the formation that just really suits us and is attacking. But En-Nesyri, who's a player that I like in real life, hasn't been particularly good in this game, but still manages to score a goal. Oh, is that a pen? Really? I thought Baku got some of the ball there. It's another penalty given away. We've given away a few since we moved over to Germany. It is a pen, to be fair. It's Jean-Philippe Mateta. Top bins from the former Palace man. Meslier dives the right way, but no stopping that. And to be fair, Augsburg deserve their goal. They've been really solid in this game. And there is the full-time whistle. Fair play to Augsburg. They really pushed us the whole way. Mateta scoring from the spot gave them a goal back. But we're just our front line is just too powerful. You can see from the stats it was a really tight game. Alright then guys, this will be our final played game of the episode. So we're going to play this one and then sim the first leg of the Frankfurt game in the Europa League. It's a third huge game of the episode at the Bayer Arena. Here comes Kingsley Coman. Shot comes in. Oh, where's Meslier going? And this is why Bayern Munich are still the most dominant team in the country. Shot comes in. Meslier just falls forward. Neves, brilliant ball to Werner. Werner squares it. Mane against his former team equalises. They've played through the press well there. Kane. Oh, he's just walked around everyone. Harry Kane, 2-1. Here's Ruben Neves. Bit of space to run into. Neves will hit it. Oh, he's done it again. Ruben Neves, once again. Him and Yuri Tielemans in this episode have just been on flames. Don't think we're going to have time to find a winner. There is the full-time whistle. It's another cracker at the Bay Arena. We've seen us grind out a narrow victory against Borussia Dortmund. Slam 10 past Frankfurt, and then a 2-2 ridiculous end-to-end game against Bayern Munich. What an episode this has been. We've had long shots, screamers, free kicks. This episode has had just about everything you could ask for. And to end it off, we will have this final sim in the Europa League at home to Frankfurt. It's been all Frankfurt so far, and there's their goal. Is Sessegnon into Mane. Can he find a teammate? He can, and there is Sessegnon with the goal. And we are back on level terms. And Frankfurt find their goal back just like that. Mario Götze on the stroke of half-time. Timo Werner, ball inside, it's 2-2. It's another game of ridiculous amounts of chances and goals. Oh, great football. Ball across, and it's 3-2. It's Timo Werner at the back post. Just as we did against West Ham in that home leg, we score a late goal that could well send us, or put us in a great position to send us into the semi-finals. Werner grabs it late on. Alright then guys, that will do it for today's episode of the Glory Hunter. You can see that we're pretty cemented in 4th place now. I don't think we'll catch Leipzig above us, and I don't think Wolfsburg below us will catch us either. So we might have a couple of simmed league games in the next episode, because I'd like to try and finish the campaign in the next one. But we'll see what happens. Depends if we get through in the Europa League too. But that will do it for today's video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. As I said earlier, it's had pretty much everything you could be after. We will be back very soon with the next episode in the next few days, so make sure you don't miss it. Drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed, and peace.